Hello and welcome to today's gentle yoga practice. Today we have a practice designed to get us grounded and connecting with our breath. You're welcome to do this practice morning, afternoon, or evening, anytime that you feel like you need a quick reset. With that being said, we'll find ourselves in a nice comfortable seat, maybe with the legs crossed. We'll find a nice tall straight spine. From here, we'll find a few unified breaths together, allowing us to drop into this space and on our mats. So when you're ready, we'll find a nice big inhale through the nose and out through the mouth. Finding another big inhale through the nose, filling up the belly, and letting it go. One more time together, we'll find that nice big inhale through the nose, feeling this expansion through the body, and exhaling, noticing the softness that it brings. From here, we'll find a few head and neck circles, letting the head fall down to the side and back. Making these circles as big or as small as you'd like them to be. Letting the shoulders relax and move with you. And we'll start going the opposite direction. Again, finding any gentle movement that feels good here. And when you feel evened out on both sides, we'll come to a pause. We'll come into a tabletop position, swinging the legs around, allowing the wrists to be under our shoulders and our knees under our hips. We'll find some slow, gentle cat-cows here, pausing in each to begin with. When you're ready, we'll find an inhale, dropping the belly towards the mat and gazing forward. We'll pause here for just a moment, noticing the stretch over the stomach, allowing the shoulder blades to gently come together, opening up through the chest. We'll find one more full breath here. And on your next exhale, we'll press away from the mat, rounding through the spine, letting the chin come towards the chest, imagining the shoulder blades melting over the back. We'll find one more full breath here. Inhaling deeply and exhaling fully. Next inhale, we'll drop through the belly, gazing forward. Exhaling to press away from the mat, rounding through the spine, letting the chin come towards the chest. Inhaling to drop the belly and gaze forward, moving through at a comfortable pace here, connecting it with your own breath and your own movements. Adding in any gentle movement that feels good for you. Maybe bending deeply through the elbows or letting the hips sway side to side. We'll find one more full breath here. And when you're ready, we'll come to a pause. From here, we'll keep our left palm planted on the mat. Next inhale, we'll reach the right arm towards the sky, opening up through the chest. Next exhale, we'll thread this right arm under the left, letting everything melt down towards the mat. Coming into our threaded needle here, maybe you'd like to keep the left palm in front of the face, or maybe you'd like to walk it out towards the short edge of the mat, pressing in through the ground, feeling a twist through the chest, opening up towards the left side of the room. We'll find a few breaths here, continuing to invite in those deep cleansing breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Finding one more full breath here. And when you're ready, we'll place the left palm back in front of the face. Pressing into the mat, we'll inhale that right arm all the way towards the ceiling and exhale to plant it back onto the mat. Doing the other side, we'll keep that right palm planted onto the mat. Next inhale, we'll reach the left arm up towards the ceiling and exhale to thread it under that right shoulder. Again, letting everything melt down towards the mat. Finding that place where your palm is most comfortable. Maybe it's in front of the face or walking out towards the top of the mat. Using this as a tool to press away from the ground, opening up through the chest. Continuing to connect with your breath. We'll find one more full breath here. And when you're ready, we'll place that palm back in front of the face, pressing into the mat. Inhaling the left arm all the way up and exhaling to gently lower it back down. From here, we'll walk both of our palms up towards the top of the mat and let the chest melt down towards the ground, coming into our puppy or heart melting posture. Letting the forehead relax towards the ground or to the ground. Beginning to notice the sensations in our bodies. Continuing to connect with the breath, letting it ground us and move us through this practice. Allowing it to bring a sense of softness in everything that we do. We'll find one more full breath here. And when you're ready, we'll lift up through the chest, coming back into our tabletop position. From here, we'll tuck the toes, lift through the hips, and send them up high and back for downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, we're pressing into the mat firmly. You're welcome to bend your knees as much as you'd like to here, creating more of a belly to thigh connection rather than straightening through the legs. I like to come onto all 10 tippy toes and then send both of my heels back down, noticing the lengthening through the back of my legs. You're welcome to pedal out your dog, sending one heel towards the mat and then the other. Just finding any gentle movement that feels good here. And when you're ready, we'll come to a pause. We'll come onto all 10 tippy toes, bending deeply through the knees, and we'll find tiny baby steps up towards the top of the mat, meeting in a forward fold position. Meeting in our forward fold, we can again let the knees bend deeply, letting the head hang heavy here, maybe shaking a little yes, a little no. If it feels good, maybe finding a swaying side to side, walking the palms over to one foot, through the center and then towards the outer edge of the other. And from here, we'll bend very deeply through the knees, stepping only the right foot back and lowering that back knee towards the mat, meeting in a low lunge here. We'll find one more full breath here. And on your next exhale, we'll send the hips back for half splits, maybe walking the front foot forward in order to reach those toes back towards the shin. We'll take a moment to notice if our hips are wanting to go over towards the right and seeing if we can bring them back through the center. We'll find an inhale, half lifting through the chest here, and exhale to soften forward. Letting the nose relax towards the knee, gazing down towards the mat, letting the head hang heavy here. Allowing the shoulder blades to melt over the back. We'll find one more full breath here. And when you're ready, we'll replant that front foot and move back into our low lunge. Planting the palms firmly into the mat, we'll tuck the back toes, lift through the back knee, and slide this foot to meet back into downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, we'll come onto all 10 tippy toes again, bending deeply through the knees, and we'll find those tiny baby steps up towards the top of the mat, meeting into our forward fold. From our forward fold, we'll go ahead and move through the other side, bending deeply through the knees in order to plant the palms, this time stepping the left foot back and lowering that back knee. Meeting here in our low lunge, we'll find one more full breath, inhaling deeply and exhaling fully. On your next exhale, we'll send the hips back for half splits again. Again, maybe you need to walk that front foot forward. We'll find an inhale, half lifting through the chest, and exhale to soften down. Letting the head hang heavy here again, letting the shoulders relax down towards the mat over the back. We'll find one more full breath here. And when you're ready, replanting that front foot, moving back into our low lunge. We'll press firmly into the mat through our palms, lifting up through the back leg, coming onto our toes, and we'll slide this leg back to meet in downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, we'll simply lower our knees down towards the mat, coming into our tabletop position. From here, we'll let our toes come together, walking our knees out wide and letting the hips settle back towards the heels for child's pose. Letting the heart center melt down towards the mat and letting the forehead rest. We'll continue to invite in those deep cleansing breaths whenever we can. Continuing to notice the sensations in our bodies. Finding just a few more breaths here. And when you're ready, we'll come back into our tabletop position, swinging the legs around, coming back into seated. Again, finding an easy seat with the legs crossed. Beginning to find a nice tall straight spine, rolling the shoulders back and gazing forward. We'll find an inhale, reaching the arms overhead, letting the palms touch, and exhaling the palms down to heart center. We'll find a few unified breaths together again before ending this practice. When you're ready, we'll find a big deep inhale through the nose, filling up the belly, and sighing it out of the mouth. Inhaling deeply through the nose, feeling this expansion through the entire body, and exhaling to sigh it all out. One more time together, we'll invite in that big deep inhale through the nose, noticing it travel all the way through the belly, and sighing it out of the mouth. We'll tuck our chin in towards our chest, first bowing to ourselves, thanking ourselves for showing up and being here today. And I also want to thank each and every one of you for joining me in this practice. I hope you all can take a little piece of this practice with you throughout the rest of your day. Thank you all, and namaste.